Today I am accompanied by two very special LED panels, the GVM 800D-III. These two are 40 watts, full LED, full RGB, full bicolor lights, and well, I'll be talking about these two in this video. So let's go! Now GVM were kind enough to send this over for testing. I do get to keep them, but I do also get to say whatever I want in this video. So it's a sponsored video, but I'm gonna give you my honest opinion about these two lights. And the first thing is, well, they are RGB panels, which means that they are ideal for studio setups like this. I know I didn't do a really good job, but it's just an example. Or for product photography where you want to light up a product from different angles with different colors. They are big enough to be used for product photography and way big enough to be used as rim lights like you see over here. And I think that in a pinch you could also use them as a key light. Now, as with all GVM lights, these two are also very color accurate. The color rendering index, or the CRI, is 97, which means that they will not distort the color of the subject if you're using natural white light, so the 5500 Kelvin. Now I'm gonna put here on the screen all the numbers so you guys can check them out. I know that this is very important if you're doing proper studio work, so these are the specs, but in a nutshell, they go from 3200 Kelvin to 5600 Kelvin, so it's not the widest Kelvin range, but they are RGB as well. So you have the bicolor, the RGB, and the RGB is like a full hue, so all the colors that you have in a color wheel. And here I'm using 40 and 140 hue, or is it the other way around? Now in the bag you get two lights, two stands, two diffusers, two AC power connectors, and both lights have that mat box or the barn door, so you can shape the light whichever way you want. I have them open and you can see the reflections around the flaps. I think in this case it makes the lights look a little bit more interesting. Cool thing about these two lights is that you can run them on AC as well as DC. So if you use those MP standard batteries, you can plug two of them in the back and you can run these lights without the need of a cable cord plugged into a wall. So if you're on the go, that's really cool, because if you have four of those batteries, you can run these lights from those batteries, and they do run for quite a long time. I haven't actually tested how long, but I made a few videos with just a single charge of those batteries and I didn't have to plug everything in, which is very convenient. Another interesting feature if you're not using your app is, well, you can connect these lights together. One can be the master and the other one can be the slave, and when you control one light, the other one follows, which saves you a bit of time when you're setting up your lighting scene, because you don't have to run from one light to another. But as always, the easiest way is to use the GVM app. And with the app, you also get a whole bunch of lighting effects like, TV, broken light bulb, candle lights, and a whole, classical array of standard light effects that's only available through the app. So if you want to create a really dynamic lighting scenario for a video, well, those effects have you covered. And well, there you have it. These are the GVM 800D-III 40 watt bicolor RGB lights. So thank you GVM for sending them over. Do I recommend them? Well, for studio setups like this, I think you must have lights like this. So if you're interested, use the link down in the description. You're helping my channel this way as well. And yeah, thanks for your consideration. And well, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the like button. That also really helps. And if you want to stay on the channel, then watch one of these two videos. Thank you, and I'll see you in one of these two. Bye bye.